It is time to meet the real gangsters, who are not afraid to step out of line when they have to. For those of you who don't know what the Roadmen series is, it basically covers the lifestyle of some of London's most feared gangs and gangsters. In this series, we follow their lives in and outside the prison system, getting an insight into how they operate and what sort of people they really are. These guys are absolutely fearless, with a complete disregard for their own safety and that of others. The things these guys do would make even hardened criminals think twice. As much as we love to tell stories about these guys, there is always that fine line between fiction and reality. Well, today we cross that line and bring you a real-life look at some of the UK's most notorious gangsters. So stay tuned because things are about to get very real. One thing I will say about the Roadmen series is that it gives us a good idea of what to expect from a gangster-esque lifestyle. It's safe to say that if you step out of line, whether you're a rival gangster or just someone who happens to get in their way, you won't make it out alive. They live by a strict code of conduct and will show no mercy to anyone who dares disrespect them. But there are also other reasons why these guys will have you killed. For example, if you happen to be a friend or associate of theirs and you've been involved in something dodgy, they will kill you to protect the business. They may also kill you if you simply know too much information that could get them locked up. So even if you're not directly involved in whatever it is they're up to, you could still end up 6 feet under if you in the wrong place at the wrong time. When it comes to dealing with rats or informants, they don't mess around either. They will torture you slowly and make you pay for every second that you've spent breathing. To them, loyalty is everything, and disloyalty is the ultimate betrayal. Once you've been marked for death, there's no turning back. They will hunt you down relentlessly until they catch up and make the kill. Even if you manage to evade them for a while, the constant fear and paranoia will eventually drive you insane. You'll never be able to relax or trust anyone again, and that in itself is the ultimate punishment. So now that we've established what the consequences are for crossing these guys, let us take a closer look at some of the characters from the series and see if they actually based on real-life people or if they completely fictional. The first person we'll be discussing is Dushane Hill, played by the talented actor Kane Robinson. Dushane is arguably one of the most powerful and respected gangsters in the series, known for his sharp wit and ability to think several steps ahead. He is a man who values loyalty and respect above all else, and he is not afraid to use violence to get what he wants. But the question is, does such a character really exist in real life? Well, it's hard to say for sure since these guys tend to keep their private lives very private. However, there are definitely some similarities between Dushane and a man named Jermaine Lincoln. Just like Dushane, Lincoln is a powerful drug dealer who operates in the Ladbroke Grove area of London. He's also known for being very smart and calculated, always staying one step ahead of the police. Some even say that Lincoln is the inspiration behind the character of Dushane, but this has never been confirmed. Next up is Sully, played by the equally talented actor Kane. Sully is a close friend and right-hand man to Dushane, known for his loyalty and willingness to do whatever it takes to protect his friends. He is also not afraid to speak his mind and often acts as a voice of reason when things start to get out of hand. While there isn't a clear-cut equivalent to Sully in real life, there are definitely some similarities between him and a man named Michael Ben. Like Sully, Man is a loyal and trusted friend who always has his friends' backs. He's also known for being calm and collected even in the most stressful situations, which makes him an ideal right-hand man. Let's not forget about Jamie Tuval, played by the brilliant actor. Tuval is one of the main antagonists in the series. A ruthless and ambitious gangster who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. He's a dangerous and unpredictable character who's willing to do whatever it takes to get ahead, even if it means betraying his own friends. Now there are definitely some similarities between Tuval and a man named known as one of London's most wanted gangsters. Is a ruthless and ambitious criminal who's been involved in a number of violent incidents. He's also known for being extremely cocky and arrogant, which has made him a lot of enemies over the years. Now it is important to note that this is just speculation on my part, and there is no concrete evidence to suggest that these real-life gangsters were directly involved in the series. However, the similarities between the characters and the real-life individuals are too great to ignore. It's entirely possible that the creators of the series drew inspiration from these real-life gangsters when developing the characters. Although they've never confirmed this, I should also mention that these real-life gangsters are dangerous individuals who should not be messed with. It's not a good idea to go around looking for trouble with them. If you value your safety and well-being, it's best to steer clear of these types of people altogether. On that note, I want to remind you all once again that this is not an invitation to go out and commit crimes. These individuals are real-life criminals who should not be emulated. Instead, this video is meant to give you insight into the world of gangsters and the kind of dangers that they face on a daily basis. It takes a certain type of person to become a gangster. They must be willing to do whatever it takes to survive, even if it means resorting to violence or other illegal means. They must be able to operate in the shadows, always looking over their shoulder for their next move, and they must be willing to live a life of secrecy, never knowing who to trust. It's not all glamour and excitement, as many people might think. Being a gangster is a risky and dangerous profession. There's always the threat of violence or even death lurking around the corner. And the constant paranoia and mistrust can take a toll on one's mental health. That being said, there's no denying that some people are drawn to this lifestyle. The power and control that comes with being a gangster can be intoxicating. The ability to make your own rules and live outside the confines of society is appealing to some, but ultimately, this lifestyle is not for the faint of heart. It takes a certain type of person to survive in this world. In conclusion, the world of gangsters is a dangerous and unforgiving one. It's a world where only the strong survive and the weak are left behind. While there may be some appeal to the power and control that comes with being a gangster, it's ultimately not worth the risk. The danger and paranoia are simply not worth it. If you enjoyed the video, then please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Your support helps me to continue making more great videos for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.